What's up, guys? This is your boy Rafael, aka the Bull, and I've noticed this trend on my newsfeed from on Facebook with lots of female friends talking about emotional abusive relationships or past relationships that they were emotionally manipulated. And I read an article by Psychology Today a few weeks back that talks about the 14 signs of psychological and emotional manipulation. And today I came across a great article by Judith Villarreal through a newsletter that I get from dating and relationships called The Social Man. And the article is called, "Is Your Partner Emotionally Manipulative? 5 Red Flags to Watch Out For." And I thought it was such a great article. I wanted to share this with the ladies here on Facebook. Obviously, this applies to both genders, guys and girls. There's men, there are men that can be emotionally abusive, and so can women, right? So, but since I've noticed so many women talking about it, I wanted to share this with you guys, and I think it would be very, very helpful to everybody, right? So, 5 red flags. So, flag number 1. Your partner's problems are bigger than yours, and so are their accomplishments. So this example is really, really good because an emotionally manipulative partner will bring up problems when you try to vent or work through your own. So an example of that would be, you think you had a bad day? Well, let me tell you about mine for the next 45 minutes. Trust me. You'll forget about all your problems when you hear how much worse mine are, okay? Same happens when something great has happened, right? They might attempt to belittle your success or bring up their own success to hint that you're not as wonderful, right? So an example of that would be, oh, wow, you got a promotion? Oh, well, that's cool. It's about time, though. Like, you've been there for so long, you should be the boss by now. Would have left the company long ago if I were you. Oh, man, I can't believe how little of a pay they gave you, too. If your gut feeling tells you that your partner is being insincere, you might want to bring it up. However, usually discussions about discomfort, the fact that your partner never shares the spotlight, can be met with the word selfish being thrown around. Usually the best solution would be to simply trust your intuition on their genuineness and just assess it from there. Number 2, you feel guilty often, okay? You feel guilty often. Guilt is usually, the strongly felt when being with a partner who is emotionally abusive, unfortunately. A partner who loves to manipulate will convince you that they do a much better job at loving you than you do loving them, right? So an example of this would be, clearly I care more about you since I call you every night, no matter what. You always forget to call me when you go hang out with your female friends. Okay, and what's the point of this? To get you to start doing things they prefer by way of guilting you into thinking that the things you do or don't do prove that you don't love your partner. Now, in the example that I gave, it might be that you don't go out with your female friends anymore and instead, stay in every night with your partner. Right? Number 3. You're responsible for your partner's emotions. Psychology Today called this guilt baiting. What's guilt baiting, folks? It's defined as targeting your emotions in order to deem you responsible for their own. Okay? The truth is, your partner is responsible for their own emotions and their own happiness, right? So an example would be, when you go out with the boys, you make me feel unloved. Let's say your girlfriend says that to you, right? When you go out with the boys, you make me feel unloved. Well, this statement is aimed to make you believe that your actions are the cause of your partner's unhappiness. But you should be allowed to have and see your friends. right? Compromising can be attempted, but if the person asks for a wild demand, like asking you to no longer see your friends, that's when they're being emotionally manipulative. Number 4, your partner plays the victim. Now, if you find that you constantly have to accommodate your partner's personal issues, you're definitely being emotionally manipulated. An example would be, I only yell at you in front of your friends for talking to Mary because of my trust issues that stem from my father's infidelity that led to my parents' divorce when I was a child, and I hope you understand. The problem with dating a person who's constantly a victim is that you automatically get labeled the bad guy or the bad girl, right? If you're the woman in that situation, if you don't appear understanding. Number 5, your partner has high emotional intelligence. This is actually a great one because according to another article called, another excellent article, by the way, written by The Atlantic. The article was called When Emotional Intelligence Goes Wrong. You can probably look up that article. It's really nice. And again, it's not me saying it, okay? It's not the bull saying it. Studies have found, okay, that having a high emotional intelligence, or EI is what they call it, can actually use their skill to be deceptive or manipulative when the reward is of high value, okay? Of course, not all people with high emotional intelligence are emotionally abusive. Right? That's not what we're saying. But if you see this red flag combined with other red flags, then you might be in a relationship with a manipulative person, in which case what to do about your partner and your relationship is now up to you. Hope you guys enjoyed the article. Thank you so much for watching. And I think this is the reason why this is such a great article, is because, you know, I think all of us, we can actually look back at certain relationships that we had, and I'm pretty sure all of us has done one or a few of these. Even if you remember ex or a past relationship where you feel someone has been emotionally manipulative to you, I can guarantee you that you can think of one or a few of these things that you've done to someone else. So I think this is a great article in order for us to learn about ourselves and make sure we're better the next time. Anyways, thank you for watching. God bless. And remember, a bull is all you need, baby.